The top 10 causes, areas, reasons that people might have family discord. Well, it all starts with identifying the condition, recognizing the diagnosis, accepting the diagnosis. So what do they have? That can be the start of the problem. Now, after that, then we have, so what do we do about it? Do we immediately look for a drug trial? Do we think we should do that because we have hope that if we got in a drug trial, something would change? Well, there could be lots of opinions. Should we use medications? Are there medications out there that will improve things, change things? So what's going on with medications? What about procedures? Are there procedures we should be doing? Or if someone needs a procedure, should they get it? Because one person thinks yes, geez, we have different opinions. And then there's, of course, they need more help. No, they don't. What kind of help? I don't know. So the kind of support or help somebody might need, whether it's the person who's primarily carrying the load or the person living with dementia, different people might have different perspectives on that. Don't forget, there's also who's doing what on a day-to-day basis. Who's putting in the time? Who's putting in the effort? Who does what? Who offers what in support when I need a break? If I'm the one doing the daily routine, who has an opinion about how I'm doing that? Who has another opinion? When we are in different places, boy, it makes things really challenging for everyone. And then, of course, finances. The financial aspects of living with dementia. How much are we spending? Where are we spending it? Why are we spending it? Who gets it? What's going to be left? Turns out finances and use of resources for supporting care, people have different opinions about that and differing perspectives. What about the idea that, you know what, when is it time to move? Are we going to move? Well, they said, I promised. Different perspectives on where care is delivered and even by whom. And then we have, well, the possibility of, we think at this point, or one of us thinks we should go into palliative care, maybe even hospice care. No, we're not ready for that. What is it? How does it work? Well, we've got to figure that out. And then, well, what about advance directives? Do we involve the person in advance directives, or have we talked to them enough? Or who's going to be in charge of this? Who's in charge of what? Who's not in charge of what? What if things change? What if life changes? Have we got a backup plan? Different perspectives? Probably. And finally, should we bring in a professional? Should we bring in someone who could help us with this process? Because this is sounding really complicated. It's sounding really, and we're already on different pages when it comes to diagnosis, it comes to drug trials, it comes to use of medications. Yikes. Sounds to me like, is it really a choice to bring in somebody who can see it from another perspective? Or is it simply time to say, let's pause and let's see if we work with somebody who's more familiar with this situation, we can keep our family from falling apart. We can keep ourselves from hurting one another in such a way as we may never heal. That we can take things into perspective and decide, if we try this, it's not a forever. If we opt for this, maybe that might work better. Maybe we need somebody who knows how to negotiate, to navigate. I would say actually bringing in a professional when families are in different places is probably essential. But that's my perspective. I'm hoping that this helps you figure out what will work for your family as a first step.